What a great day to gather and celebrate the efforts, the dreams, the soon-to-be reality of these 13 recruits. Thank you for coming today to join with them in this celebration. In attendance with us today are Mayor Greenberg, your staff, Deputy Chief McKinley, and the LMPD executive staff, and all of our elected officials. Thank you for joining with us as we graduate 13 new police officers. Metro Academy Class 62 began on February 17th, 2025. Although they completed the recruiting process, there was still a monumental task ahead. Many of you here today were a great encouragement to these recruits as they overcame each challenge posed to them in the academy. We thank you for this, and we encourage you to continue in this support. It takes much more than just those in uniform to make this profession so noble. Becoming a police officer is not easy, and their accomplishment in becoming Louisville Metro police officers should be praised. To tell us more about this, I'm pleased to present the class president for Metro Academy Class 62, Michael Van Houten.
Good morning, Mayor Greenberg, Deputy Chief McKinley, members of LMPD, and friends and family. Today, we're here to celebrate MAC 62. Our class began on February 17th, and over the past 30 weeks, we've learned invaluable skills, grown immensely as individuals, and most importantly, formed inseparable bonds. Throughout our time in the academy, the recruits sitting before you overcame countless challenges, both physical and mental. While there are many moments I could list, I'd like to highlight a few notable ones. OC and Taser exposure, Stops Week, GST, and Red Man. Each of these were a significant milestone in our journey, and I'm certain many of you at home grew tired of hearing about them after we got off work. While some were more challenging and far more painful than others, every one of them instilled new levels of confidence in our ability to face and overcome whatever adversity may lie ahead. None of this would have been possible without the academy instructors who poured their heart, time, and effort into every one of us here today. Your support was our lifeblood, and we're forever grateful for the lessons you taught. You shared not only your accomplishments, but also your mistakes, offering them humbly so you could help shape the future officers of LMPD. Whether it was instructors here from the academy, the Firearms Training Center, or role players from our scenario-based training, your transfer of knowledge was critical to our success. I'd like to specifically recognize a few individuals today. First, our class co-coordinator, Officer Ennis. For friends and family who may not know, Officer Ennis is a lead combatives instructor here at the academy, and he does have a very unique gift that I'd like to make note of. He allows us to believe we're a mix between Batman and a UFC fighter, and then somehow humbles us every single time. Our countless GST sessions, whether with him or with outside officers he brought in to help us improve, taught us the two most powerful tools we could have learned in 30 weeks, heart and effort. You gave your time freely, coaching us individually, preparing us for fights both before and after the academy day, and giving us the skills to succeed. Officer Ennis, thank you for everything you've done for our class. Next, our class coordinator, Officer Kilkelly. Never in my life did I think black running shoes, a bright red instructor t-shirt, and the number 210 would become the bane of our existence. Yet here we are. Aside from forcing your love of running onto us, you did give us countless abilities, values, and skills, even if it did cost you 3 Ford Tauruses. We're still sorry about that. Because you were our class coordinator, we had the privilege of spending more time with you than any other instructor. And in every moment, whether uplifting or physically exhausting, you showed you cared, and you pushed us to keep improving and working together as a team. You taught us intermediate options, de-escalation skills, and driving. And while you didn't teach every single class, you were always present. That constant presence gave us confidence, knowing you were always in our corner. Thank you for your dedication and everything you've done for us. Last but certainly not least, Sergeant Seeley. For the last 30 weeks, you ensured that our class was held to the highest standards, both as future officers and individuals. You instilled in each of us the values of discipline, respect, and selflessness, qualities that will stay with us throughout our career. When we face challenges during training or in our personal life, you're always the first to step in and uplift us, reminding us that we are capable of more. And you always made sure we knew you cared about us as people, not just as recruits. You taught us that mistakes are opportunities to grow, and you made sure we knew your expectations came from a genuine place of care. It was clear to all of us your investment went far beyond just making us pass the academy. You were shaping us into officers worthy of the badge, and for that, we're sincerely grateful. As we stand here today, ready to graduate, we recognize that this is not the end of our journey, but the beginning of an even greater one. The academy has tested us, humbled us, and prepared us, but it has also given us a family in one another, a family that will always share the bond of Max 62. To our instructors, our families, and our loved ones, thank you for believing in us, supporting us, and standing by us through every step of this process. We would not be here today without your sacrifice and encouragement. To my fellow recruits, we've walked this road together for the last 30 weeks, and now we step forward as officers, ready to serve with integrity, courage, and compassion. The challenges ahead will be real, so will the lessons we carry with us from this place. So today, we're here to celebrate Max 62, not just for what we've accomplished, but for who we've become. And tomorrow, we begin the work of honoring this badge, this city, and the people we've sworn to protect. Thank you. And Max 62, one last time. 2, 3.
Next, we will hear from our city's 51st mayor, Mayor Craig Greenberg, is a proud Louisvillian, husband, father, and entrepreneur who believes in thinking big, working hard, and making things happen. Mayor Greenberg is committed to moving Louisville in a new direction by focusing on key priorities that support the values of Louisville families, including improving public safety, making housing more affordable, creating jobs, and expanding early childhood learning for 3- and 4-year-olds. A proud graduate of Jefferson County Public Schools and the University of Michigan and Harvard Law School, Mayor Greenberg was an attorney before helping launch and lead 21C Museum Hotels. Mayor Greenberg has been married to his wife Rachel for 25 years, and they have 2 sons, Daniel and Benjamin.
Good morning. It's great to be with you all here today. What a wonderful speech to kick us off, of a great representation of this recruit class that I want to say a hearty congratulations to each and every one of you who are graduating today. I really enjoyed getting to know some of you a few weeks ago when we had a wonderful run around starting and ending at the training facility. And it was great to hear your stories of why you are embarking on this next chapter of your life in public service, in law enforcement, in serving and protecting our community. And I was inspired by those conversations on that morning run. Thank you all very much, and I hope you all keep the running up, even if you're not forced to do it. I also want to thank every family member, every loved one, every friend who is here to witness this amazing accomplishment. Your support, your patience, and your belief in these officers will carry them through in the days, the months, and the years ahead as they face incredible challenges. It's particularly fitting that we're here today on September 12th. 24 years ago, our country came together after the horrific September 11th terrorist attacks on our nation. Came together on September 12th and in the days and the month that followed to support our first responders. And it is my great hope that now on September 12th in 2025 and in the days, months, and years ahead, we continue that support for each of you, your fellow officers, your fellow first responders that are doing so much to keep all of us in Louisville safe. Today, we celebrate a class that represents the future of public safety in Louisville, a remarkable group, remarkable for their commitment to public service, and also for the diversity in backgrounds and experience that each one of them is bringing to LMPD. Some of you received an education in criminal justice, psychology, social work, recreation administration, or business management. Some of you served in the military. Others have previously worked in law enforcement, while others are making a complete change or have just graduated from college. Some of you are at the beginning of the professional careers. And one of you, I learned just this morning, got engaged. Congratulations. Each of you brings such important experiences to this work you're embarking on. Because when you step into any neighborhood in Louisville to respond to a crisis, your ability to understand, empathize, and connect with the person or people who've made that call for your help will be shaped by who you are and what you've been, where you've been. This is how we build trust as a community. Whether you join the academy to change careers or to take your first step into public service, you now share a common mission to help make our city safer, stronger, and healthier. And you won't be doing it alone. Earlier this year, we launched Safe Louisville, a citywide initiative that brings together every department in Louisville Metro government, every level of government, community partners from all across the city to prevent violent crime and protect public safety. That means enforcing the law, but it also means preventing crime from happening in the first place. It means creating opportunities for young people. It means building safer, healthier neighborhoods, and it means supporting each and every one of you. That's why we opened the Summit Wellness Center, a national model for how we care for our first responders. Excuse me. It offers the Summit Wellness Center, offers mental health services, physical therapy, family support, and more. It's already helping reduce the time off due to work injury and improving overall wellness of our officers. We're also completing construction on our brand new LMPD headquarters downtown, which will house so many LMPD colleagues under one roof for the first time in a generation. We've also made recently historic investments in public safety technology, including hundreds of new license plate readers, and we're launching our first response drone program to help improve emergency response times and help you all know what you will be facing when you arrive at the scene of an incident. We've also taken steps to improve transparency, boost efficiency, and continue to build that important community trust. I've insisted on these investments in LMPD since I've taken office and will continue to, along with my colleagues in my administration. And we are far from done. We will continue investing in you and your colleagues, continue to invest in LMPD and our other emergency response professionals. I'm pleased that we've had such an incredible pay raise over the past couple years for you and your colleagues at LMPD, because we believe in you and we believe in each one of your potential. We're going to continue to invest in your success. You all have made everyone in LMPD proud already. You've made me proud. You've made the chief and deputy chiefs proud. You've made your communities proud. We are so proud to now support you. So to each one of you, welcome to LMPD. We know you are ready. You are so needed by this community. You are helping make LMPD the most trusted, trained, and transparent police department in our entire country. And on behalf of everyone across the city of Louisville, thank you very much. Thank you for your commitment to this city. Thank you for choosing LMPD. Thank you for being a public servant in the great city of Louisville. Congratulations, and I look forward to continue working with you in the years ahead.
Thank you, Mayor Greenberg. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our Deputy Chief of Police, Emily McKinley. Deputy Chief McKinley began her career with the Louisville Metro Police in 2006 and was appointed to the rank of Deputy Chief in 2024.
So first, Chief Humphrey is unable to be here this morning. I know that he wishes that he could be here. He is so very proud of you all, especially since he spent some time with you all in D.C. recently, and so he really enjoyed that trip. He spoke about it often in the conversations that he had with you all, and so I know that he wishes that he could be here. So hopefully I can deliver this speech with as much riz that he would have done or would have had. So first, Mayor, thank you for your leadership for our city and for the support of the men and women of LMPD. It is always unwavering as far as your support goes for our department, so thank you for that. To the training staff, thank you for pouring your heart and soul into this class. Your experience, your time, your energy, it does not go unnoticed. You have a big job, and not everybody could do this job when it comes to training. To the families, we share this celebration with you. Your sacrifices, your encouragement, your support, your patience that helped all of these officers get to where they are today. They're going to continue to need that going forward throughout their careers. So thank you for that going forward. And I want to start by stating the mission of LMPD. I think it's important if you want to be successful in something as a team that you understand the mission. You understand where we're going, why we're making decisions, why we're doing what we're doing, how to make decisions. And so I'll read the mission statement to you all. It is the mission of the Louisville Metro Police Department to enhance the safety and quality of life for all people by enforcing the law and preserving peace while holding ourselves to the highest ethical standards. And when we do that, we want to focus on three things, and you all have heard these three things from the chief many times. We speak about them often. But accountability, so setting a high standard and holding yourself to that high standard no matter what, holding each other to that high standard when you see somebody falling, bringing them back up, and accepting nothing less. And then decision-making. You will make split-second decisions that will affect your life and will affect the lives of others. Be confident, be fair, and be clear in your decision-making. And then work ethic. There are no shortcuts in this job or in this life, and your success on those first two things, accountability and decision-making, will depend on how willing you are to work on yourselves each day, physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Continue to work on yourself, and you'll be able to be accountable. You'll be able to make sound and effective decisions. Our community needs officers who are brave in the face of danger and compassionate to people in their most vulnerable moments. They need officers who listen just as well as they can think, just as well as they can act. We need officers who see every interaction as an opportunity to make just one positive impact. And remember that every call that you respond to, every stop that you make, every time you put on this uniform, and you look really, really good in those Class A uniforms, and I would encourage you to wear them all day, every day. It's all that we wore. But if you want to wear the Class B, go right ahead, but they look really good. Every day you put on this uniform, when you walk into Kroger, when you walk into Starbucks to grab a gallon of milk or get a coffee, or when you're on your way home driving and someone looks over and they see you, that is an opportunity to bridge that gap and build trust, even though you may not have any contact with anybody. People are watching you because you have that uniform on. So lead by example, hold yourself to those highest standards, never forget that you are a part of something so much bigger than yourself. Always keep learning, have that mindset of constant improvement. Appreciate the challenges that are going to come your way, because they are going to come, and there will be highs and lows in this career. Welcome it all, learn from your mistakes, and then move on. Have fun. This is an amazing career. It is so much fun, and we are so excited for you. And if you were to remember one thing from this speech or from today, this is what I would like you to understand and take away. There are people who you will serve, who will love and like you for everything you stand for and everything you are and everything that you do. But there are also people who you will serve who will hate or dislike you for everything you stand for, everything you are, and everything that you do. And our job as police officers, as Americans, as human beings, is to never let that difference waver our commitment to serving and loving each one of them equally. Embrace the humility of this job and this life. Be humble, be proud of who you are, and be proud of who we are. Congratulations. Welcome to LMPD.
Thank you, Deputy Chief McKinley. Next, we would like to recognize a few officers for individual achievements during their time at the Academy. When your name is called, please come to the stage and get a picture with the mayor and the deputy chief. Then please slide over to this side and stand by for a group photo with all the award recipients. Most Improved. This award is presented to the recruit who improved the most during the Basic Training Academy. Courtney Schultz. Leadership. This award is presented to the recruit who displayed the most exceptional and exemplary qualities of leadership and teamwork throughout the academy. Michael Van Houten. Most Distinguished Recruit. This award is presented to the recruit who demonstrated exceptional overall performance throughout the Basic Training Academy. Samantha Holsoffel. Valedictorian. This award is presented to the recruit obtaining the highest average test scores throughout the Basic Training Academy with a 98.8%. Nathaniel Schmidt. Top Shot. This award is presented to the recruit who achieves top scores in both academics and marksmanship during the 4 weeks of Basic Academy firearms training and has demonstrated the mastery of their equipment and clear decision-making during its employment to better enable them to serve as an honorable guardian of their community. Nathaniel Schmidt. Most Improved. This award is presented to a recruit selected by the firearms training staff as the individual who showed the most growth during the 4 weeks of the Basic Academy firearms training. The recruit who receives this award has proven themselves as a capable problem solver and displayed tenacity when overcoming personal challenges to develop essential life-saving skills. Courtney Schultz. Now, MAC 62's class coordinator, Officer Lance Kilkelly, will call your names to receive your diploma.
Trayton Brown. Trayton Brown was born and raised in Scottsburg, Indiana. After graduating high school in 2021, he served in the United States Army with the 101st Airborne Division. After his time in the Army, he decided to pursue his dream of becoming a police officer. This led him to apply to LMPD. He would like to thank his family and especially his father for supporting him throughout his career. Jaron Crittenden. Jaron Crittenden was born in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and was raised in the south suburbs of Chicago. He grew up in a Christian-based household with his parents and 4 younger siblings. Growing up, Jaron played sports and continued playing basketball throughout high school. Jaron graduated from Crete Moni High School in May of 2021. Before law enforcement, he was a construction worker in the city of Chicago. He would like to share his favorite verse, Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Samantha Holtzapfel. Samantha Holtzapfel was born and raised in Carroll Stream, Illinois. After graduating high school in 2021, she went to the University of Louisville and majored in criminal justice while minoring in business management. She would like to thank the Academy instructors for their time, patience, and guidance through these past 30 weeks. She would also like to thank her friends and family for their endless support. Grant Mason Hubbs. Grant Hubbs grew up here in Louisville, Kentucky. He is a proud graduate of St. Xavier High School and went on to pursue a degree in criminal justice at the University of Louisville. Today is not just a celebration of Mason's accomplishments, but also the incredible people who have supported him along the way. He would like to thank his friends and family for always standing by him. He also gives special thanks to the instructors of the Academy. Your guidance, discipline, and encouragement have pushed him to grow and become a stronger, better version of himself. Bryce Johnson. Bryce Johnson was born in Paducah, Kentucky, and spent his summers working on his grandparents' farm in Metropolis, Illinois. He and his mother lived in Nashville for 13 years, where he graduated from Stratford STEM Magnet High School in 2016. He also attended the University of Tennessee at Knoxville before moving to Louisville in 2017. Before pursuing a career in law enforcement, he was a supervisor at UPS and a server at Mike Lenning's. He would also like to thank his friends and family for their unwavering support. He would also like to thank his instructors at the Academy for their dedication while pushing him to be the best version of himself. Ronnie Johnson. Ronnie Johnson Jr. was born in Louisville, Kentucky, and was raised in the west end of Louisville in the California Park neighborhood. He grew up with older siblings, Damon and Stephanie, younger sister Veronica, his mother Sylvia, and late father Ronnie Sr. He graduated from Fairdale High School in 2010. He went to Western Kentucky University, where he earned a bachelor's in recreation and master's in sports administration. While attending Western, he also became a member of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. He would also like to share one of his favorite scripture verses. Joshua 1:9, be strong and courageous, do not be frightened, do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Albert Mika was born and raised in the suburbs of Chicago, enlisted in the Army Reserves in 2013, serving 12 years as military police. He served as a police officer with the Department of Veteran Affairs for 5 years. He has a 2-year-old son, Grayson, who pushes him to be better every day. He would like to thank his wife for her endless support. He would also like to thank all the instructors in the Academy for their dedication and service and training in F-62. Nathan Schmidt. Nathan Schmidt was born in Louisville, Kentucky, and raised in Florida. He moved back to Louisville in 2011 to be closer to family. He graduated from Trinity High School in 2016. He served 6 years in the Army National Guard and 3 years as an EMT here in Louisville. He would like to thank his father for being his hero and always giving him the opportunity to fail forward. He would like to also thank his family and his girlfriend, their support, as well as the instructors for always pushing for improvement. Courtney Schultz. Courtney Schultz was born in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and was raised in New Washington, Indiana. She's a mother of 2 girls, Ashlyn and Paisley, and a small business owner. She would like to thank her family and friends for all of their support. She would also like to thank the instructors in the Academy for their dedication in pushing her to be her best. She would like to share her favorite verse, Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Alexis Stollard. Alexis Stollard was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. She's a mother to a beautiful baby girl. She played college basketball and graduated from Kentucky State University with a bachelor's in psychology and a minor in human services. In 2023, she graduated from Spalding University with a master's in social work. Prior to law enforcement, she worked closely with and in the community violence protection programs focused on minority youth and case management. She would like to give a special thanks to her parents and close family for all the continuous support. She would also like to thank all the instructors for setting the bar high and pushing her and believing in her. She would also like to share her favorite quote. I am raising a daughter and walking in purpose with God, guiding each step. She is my why and he is my how. Michael Van Houten. Michael Van Houten was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. He graduated from Christian Academy of Louisville in 2020 and is an undergraduate at the University of Kentucky with a bachelor's degree in business management and distillation, wine, and brewing science. Before pursuing his career in law enforcement, Michael worked for Woodford Reserve Distillery. He would like to thank his friends and family, along with the instructors, for their unwavering support, both in and out of the academy. He would also like to share his favorite verse, Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for your Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Sergio Vizcarra. Sergio Vizcarra was born and raised in Torrance, California. He came to Louisville in December of 2021 after a permanent change of station while serving in the U.S. Army. He served in the U.S. Army for 21 years. He graduated from Columbia Southern University in 2020 with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. He would like to thank his family and friends for all of the support. Sutton Waldridge. Sutton Waldridge was born and raised in Taylorsville, Kentucky. He grew up playing football, working on cars, and wrestling. Before the academy, he was a welder and a gas technician. He would like to thank his friends and family for supporting him throughout the academy. He would also like to thank the instructors of the academy for pushing him to be the best he could be throughout every stage of the academy.
In a few moments, you will take your oath and pledge to serve this community. As the oath is read and you soak up this moment, recognize that you are stepping across a great threshold. You are becoming someone or something who represents the greater good. That represents something greater than yourself and something that gives you a greater opportunity to serve this community in ways that will truly leave a lasting impact. The oath of office will now be administered by Deputy Chief McKinley.
Raise your right hand. I'll say I, and then you all repeat your name each individually. I.
Albert Beacom.
Nathan Schmidt.
Courtney Schultz. Alexis Ballard.
Michael Van Houten.
Sergio Vizcarra. Sutton Walters.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of this Commonwealth, and the laws and ordinances of the Louisville Metro Government, and be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky and metro government, so long as I continue a citizen thereof, that I will endeavor to the best of my ability to detect and prosecute all gamblers and others violating laws against gaming, and that I will faithfully execute to the best of my ability the office of police officer of the Louisville Metro Police Department according to law. And I do further solemnly swear that since the adoption of the present Constitution, I, being a citizen of this state, have not fought a duel with a deadly weapon within this state nor out of it, nor have I sent or accepted a challenge to fight a duel with a deadly weapon, nor have I acted as a second in carrying a challenge, nor aided or assisted a person thus offending. So help me God. Congratulations, officers.